Hey guys, it's Heather. I'm here today to do a junk journal with me. I'm going to be working in my baby girl's journal, Bella Ann. Bella is my boxer lab. She is 10 years old and she is precious. So here is the journal that I created for her, and I'm just going to flip to the page that I want to work on. Okay, so the first thing is I have this precious little doily that I got in Johanna's shop, and I'm going to glue that down with some Scotch Create glue. Then I have this sweet picture of my baby girl, and we are at the hospital and she is patiently waiting to be seen by the doctor. Glue that picture down with some Fabri-Tac glue. And then on this next page, I'm going to do kind of like a little collage cluster at the bottom. And the first step is I'm going to put down this really pretty scrapbook paper. And I'm going to glue that down with Scotch Create glue. And then I cut this little doily out of a piece of scrapbook paper, and I really have no idea whose scrapbook paper that is. It was just in my stash, so I just thought it was cute, so I cut it out, and I'm going to glue that down with some Scotch Create glue. This little jar and flower is from a Tim Holtz stamp set, and I just stamped it on some white paper, and then I cut it out, and then I used a little watercolor on it to give it a little color, and I'm going to glue that down with art glitter glue. Then I have this word love, and I'm just going to glue that on top of the jar and the little doily to kind of make a little collage there. This little piece is a little element that was in Johanna's little kit that I bought, and I will have that listed in the description box. She's got these little fold out kits. They're really sweet. And I have already done a little journaling on it, and now I'm just going to glue it down. Okay, so the next step is I have this sweet little doily that I put down, and I'm going to do some journaling on top of the doily. And I'm just talking about how I bought Bella this new little bowl to take for traveling, and it took her a little while to warm up to it. And she was so patient and sweet waiting on the doctor, and I was really proud of her. Okay, so then on the next page, I have this sweet little doily. I'm going to ink it with some vintage photo, and I'm going to glue it down with some Scotch Create glue. I have this precious, precious picture of my baby, and this was after she saw the doctor, and she was so brave, and she did so good, and she was smiling because we were on our way home. So I'm going to glue that picture down with some Fabri-Tac glue. Okay, so on this next page, I have made a little pocket using the little wrap that they had around Bella's arm. And I wanted to save that, of course. So I just stapled it on a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to glue it on 3 sides and make a pocket out of it. Okay, so then the next step is I have these sweet little pictures that I printed out of my sprocket, and I'm going to stick those on this little page in the middle. This one says, "Lord, help me set aside fear and choose courage as a mom." And that is so true, and so what I need right now, some courage. Then on this side, I printed out 2 more pictures that I thought were really, really sweet from our car ride home. Bella takes the best pictures. She's so photogenic and she's so sweet, and I have basically followed her around with a camera her entire life, so she's used to it. And this is a picture where you can see where they shaved Bella's belly. And I'm just going to slip that in the little pocket. But I'm going to wait for it to be completely dry first. And then I have this little scrap of quilt. And I'm just going to use that as my tab. It was too pretty to throw away. Then I'm just going to cover up the staples by using a little piece of lace, and I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac glue and glue that on both sides so you can't see the staples. The next step is I'm going to do some journaling on this doily, and this is our second day at the hospital, and they ran some more tests on Bella, and she had an ultrasound, and that's why they shaved her belly. And I'm just talking about how this picture, she has the biggest smile because we are finally done at the hospital for this day. And this is my final spread. I think it turned out really, really sweet. This is day 1 and day 2 of her hospital visits. We have a couple more coming, but hopefully that will be it. I think the spread turned out really sweet, and my baby is so precious. I hope this has inspired you for your journaling. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will for future art videos. And don't forget to hit the bell for all my future uploads. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!